Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Thuram. Koundé. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Camavinga. Olise. Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Nicely spread. He's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And it's Camavinga. Doué. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Oh, the ball's run, shapes to shoot! Goal! France! First blood drawn. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni. And it's Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. Referee's given a throw. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he skips past his man. Now that's a lovely Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tchouaméni moves short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out
Oh,
wide.
great feet, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Showing good feet. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Thuram. Doué. This looks promising. He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
5 minutes till the break. And here's Dembele. Closing in on... And the finish! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Merci de votre compréhension.
France get the second half going. And here's Dembele. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Olise. France finding their passes. Pinches it off him. And he has been fouled there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. France are down to 10 men. Hernandez crosses.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter.
Great chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Doué does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Olise has created one goal already. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! He's onside! Fires it in low.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le
Definitely
numéro 12.
away.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 18.
France are
Le numéro
looking to go
25.
forward now.
Changement.
Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Love, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Searching passes played there. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
France have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And this is Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
And they're back on the ball again. Thuram. Oh, this looks sharp. Love it. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And here's Doué.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's good play.
He's found some space.
Could move up a gear here.
Aims beyond the defence. On the through ball.
Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defence.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dembele has got himself a free kick. And it's Camavinga.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Camavinga is onto this. And that's a dangerous ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Camavinga.
Dembele, he's shifting through the gears here.
Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Goulet. Valverde.
He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Valverde clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Mbappe! Real chance!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tchouaméni. France
Ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
And it's Valverde. That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball.
And he shoots! They've done it! And they get themselves in front!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid take the lead.
Chance for a shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, what a...
And he's following up! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Goulet. He won't be happy with that one. Deep into stoppage time. Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham, and they've got rid. And it's half-time here, and we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's there to belt it away. Camavinga. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And here's Doué. And it's Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Upamecano makes the interception. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And that's really well manoeuvred. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Olise. Doué. Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Olise. He's played it back. So we've reached the hour mark. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking for options.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Tchouaméni. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos.
He has a look up.
El dorsal
Oh, well
21,
played. He needed to get that right.
El dorsal
Camavinga
11.
running
Se
with
va
the
a llevar
ball.
a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot.
Decent chance! They've scored! now, and they are cruising.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Thuram gets into a good position. And it's Rabiot. Conte. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now the ball's gone astray. And he's on his way! Nice control. Knocks it out wide. Now Saliba. Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And he's lost it. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Hernandez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Played out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Tchouaméni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Doué! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's come back out to him. And he gets rid in a hurry.
France would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Doué. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doué. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through. Hernandez. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Shifted it to the flank. Good ball, good take. Olise.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Camavinga. And it's Doué. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And he shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
He's only too happy to take that back. Great run on the overlap here. Tchouaméni. Conte. This is Dembele. And that's a dangerous ball. He is through here. Saliba gets good distance on it. Tchouaméni. Ball played for Klaus. A lovely bit of skill. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Upamecano tries to clear. And a chance! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Mbappe had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Koundé. And this is Dembele. Doué. Tchouaméni. Klaus. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Upamecano cuts it out. Koundé. Doué receives it in a good position here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. France carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a
great chance! No mistake! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
France get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 11. Changement.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Elise. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football. And shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Attention, changement.
Dembele with the short one. France are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Now this could be a chance.
Chance for a shot!
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Rabiot. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Pretty robust defending.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now he's got space here. Maignan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Koundé. Dembele. That's a little off target. And it's Kanté. Hernandez. And here's Olise.
Shoots! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Changement en cours.
France making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Threads one in.
Oh, great header! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Klaus made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a threatening ball.
Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up.
He's had a shot!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! And that is the last effort of the game. France did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. France have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. France finding their passes. And that's a good... And he shoots! Dembele! Brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball.
Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doué. Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Camavinga aims beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Thuram. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Olise, now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Thuram, he's onside. Doing his
Chance for a shot!
Oh no, this does not look good. And one more try!
And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
France find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Threads one in. And he's certainly onside here. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Dembele. France have scored two quick goals here. Tchouaméni stood up well to him there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram. Now it's Doué. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance here. Saliba gets it clear. And it's Doué. That's a shade optimistic. So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That was lovely, that.
Saliba with a definite foul there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Koundé, can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through. It's a promising position. Hernandez, pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Steaming on goalwards. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
France 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tchouaméni, and that could set him on his way. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Big chance! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to...
Camavinga! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tchouaméni. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. It's Dembele!
He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
And that's it.
Chers spectateurs,
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on...
Oh, shooting chance!
Mbappe can get it clear. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Might be danger here.
He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
There's the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Thuram, Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Koundé knocks it into space. He's well positioned here, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Not the most convincing of passes. Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. Konate. Out to the right. And Koundé. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, what can they make of this? Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That is Koundé. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, this could be a chance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now that's well seen too. And that's been won straight back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Lovely feet.
He's having a shot! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Olise, Chouameni, and here's Dembele. Thuram, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France are having a ball here. Doué.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram! No, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Thuram. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Wriggles his way through. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralized.
And that's it.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.